Drop a like on the video and subscribe in the next 5 seconds if you're looking forward to the Doomsday event in Fortnite. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all having a great day so far today. We've got a ton of new leaks to do with the Doomsday event in Fortnite. We've got everything we know so far and what is going to be happening. It's all in today's video, so make sure you're watching all of it. We're going to cut straight into all the information we've got. Before we do, drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel down below if you're new. If you're not subscribed, what are you playing at? It's free to do. Go subscribe, hit that button, and I'll keep you guys up to date on everything to do with Fortnite. Right, let's jump into today's video. Right, a quick little recap of everything we know to do with the Doomsday event so far. Recently, around the agency POI on the map, we've seen 5 metal structures built underneath the water surrounding the headquarters. What are these mysterious looking hatches, you may ask? Well, in the files of the game, they are placed under the name Doomsday and are linked heavily to do with something else in the works, the Doomsday Device, situated below the agency. Midas, the tier level 100 skin, is the leader of a neutral organisation known as the agency. The agency team members for some time have been leaving the agency and joining the other organisations, Team Shadow and Team Ghost. Midas has joined Team Ghost as a cover for his big evil plans that he has in the works. Underneath the agency, in the headquarters, he is working on a Doomsday Device, which we believe will be blowing up and destroying points of interest around the map. Team Ghost and Team Shadow in this time have all been fighting over different points of interest around the map, while Midas has been sticking to other plans, and anyone that's found out about his evil plans or got in the way of them, he has got revenge on, as seen by his trophy cabinet full of the people who have tried to get in his way, whether it be his own teammates such as Lynx or evil villains as renowned as Chaos Agent. They are all there. So with that quick little recap at the beginning, this is all building up to a huge live event at the end of the season. Our map that we know now will be beaten up severely. The definition of Doomsday is literally a hypothetical construction, usually a weapon or weapon system which can destroy all life on a planet or destroy the planet itself, that being Doomsday. By the looks of things, obviously going on past events, the community have had like a determine the way the outcome will be. So whether this Doomsday Device will be detonated or not, looks like it will be controlled by the community in some way. Either way, it looks kind of menacing, and it's going to be very, very powerful. Now, before I show you guys a quick little snippet of what the Doomsday Device will look like on the map, we're going to flash back all the way to Season 10, the Vault. You guys remember the Vault, right? The Vault runes now actually line up perfectly with each Doomsday hatch around the agency. Like, they literally match perfectly. Now, there's some sort of correlation here going on between Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. And this is leading a lot of people to think maybe we could get either a mashup between the Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 maps for next season, or maybe even the possibility of playing the Chapter 1 map, or even having the option to play the Chapter 2 map. Right, we are entering the agency because there's a theory that I've come up with that I think is very viable for the end of the season, and it involves this statue in the middle of the agency. Right, so hear me out here, okay? Now, this statue, obviously everybody lands here, you don't think much of this area, it's kind of like, whatever sort of thing. But, if you guys remember, I think it was Season 9, the big monster fight and robot, it ended up the sword that was used was hidden within Neo Tilted the whole time. Now, obviously we've got the Doomsday event coming up very soon, the Doomsday Device. How is it going to be displayed for everybody to see around the map? Now, this is where I feel like this comes in. Obviously, Midas at the moment is building the Doomsday Device underneath the agency in his room here, somewhere underneath the floor, somewhere around here, I guess. Obviously, when he's finished building it, he wants to show it off. We don't want it hidden underneath the ground because no one will know about it. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it will be presented somewhere within the agency. This is where I feel like this theory comes into play. So you see this floor, you can't actually destroy it. It's not interactable or anything like that. What I feel is going to happen is like this floor here with the water is going to drop down, kind of like a missile launch. This middle bit will drop down, move to the side, and the Doomsday Device will pop up here in its place. Guess, from what we've seen, it's roughly like the same size as this area here. Obviously, Fortnite want to get the players involved and show off what's going to be happening towards the end of the season. There's no point having it in Midas's agency room because no one is going to know about what's going to be happening for the end event. So, I feel like the Doomsday Device is going to be situated here. If not, it will be pushed up to the top of the agency where everybody around the map can see it and what it's going to be looking like. It's going to be a big orb. Midas's room is obviously underneath here somewhere. He's working on the Doomsday Device. Once it's finished, it will be showcased here for everybody in Fortnite to see. Serious stuff is going to be going on. So I feel like this is the perfect position where it could be displayed, and I feel like, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is a viable theory? I feel like it is. The Doomsday Device situated here. I think it's going to happen. I'm putting money on it, okay? Let me know what you guys think. But yeah. So we know there are going to be an absolute ton of map changes coming here to Fortnite within the next couple of weeks. Obviously to do with the Doomsday event. Everything that's going on. A lot of stuff is going to get destroyed and stuff's going to change. But there are also some map changes that are happening in Fortnite right now that you probably didn't notice. Now, obviously you guys have hopefully completed the Deadpool challenges. You would have noticed that Deadpool's lair has now flooded. Now, for week 6, he tried to stop the burst main on the pipe. He tried stopping it for ages and it seemed like he'd fixed it. Week 7 came along and his toilet seemed to start overflowing, but he didn't look like he was too interested in fixing it, which was kind of strange. Then for week 8, obviously I think we kind of guessed what was going to happen. The bottom portion of his lair has now been flooded. Now that takes us on to week 9. We've actually got a leak of what his basement is going to look like. And yeah, let's just say it's fully submerged underwater now. Not much Deadpool can do now to stop the burst mains, but yeah, it is fully submerged underwater now. Deadpool's lair is obviously within the headquarters. The headquarters is underneath the agency. More than likely, the agency is going to flood here within the very, very near future. Maybe this might be a way of stopping Midas and his big plans for his Doomsday Device. Maybe that might break it. We don't know. The storyline can go in either of two directions at the moment. The flood destroying the Doomsday Device, or the Doomsday Device actually happens and it blows up parts of the map. We don't know too much at the moment, but I guess we'll find out within the next couple of weeks what is going to happen there. Then, if you haven't been to the secret lodge in Weeping Woods, where the teddy bears are located, there is a secret map. This map was actually used for challenges to do with finding honey or something like that. But if you take a closer look at it, you can see the yacht, top right, which Deadpool currently occupies, has moved further south. And the island that was once next to the boat has now gone. So I don't know whether that was a failed attempt of a missile, the boat moved in time and instead destroyed that little island. I don't know, but you can see on the map it has moved down further south compared to where it is currently at the moment. Then, if you take a closer look as well, next to the Weeping Woods bunker where the map currently is, you can see on the map that the river has now been blocked somehow. Now, this is going to be down to the gnomes actually detonating the TNT that they currently hold, which is going to blow up the side of the banks and block the river. Yeah, so that's a map change that's going to be happening here very, very soon. Potentially a flood at the agency because of Deadpool. We've also got the yacht moving south. I don't know what that's about, but it looks like it's on the move. And then we've also got the river, which is supplying Slurpy Swamp with water currently, being blocked. Don't know what's going on there, but these are map changes that we can see currently in game. Now, to round things off here, we've got a supposed story cinematic trailer that I found over on Reddit. I want to let you guys watch this, see what you think. That's everything up to date so far on what is going to be happening to the Doomsday event here in Fortnite. A lot of stuff's going on, where it's going to be coming into the map, how the Doomsday hatches actually line up perfectly with the Chapter 1 vault runes. That's kind of interesting. What does that actually mean? We don't actually know at the moment. Anyway, watch this cinematic trailer and let me know what you guys think about it. But hopefully you guys went on and enjoyed today's video. You learned something new about the Doomsday event that's going to be happening here in Fortnite very, very soon. Obviously, there's going to be tons more stuff coming out in the next couple of weeks. We're still a couple of weeks away from the event, so there's plenty more information on the way. A lot of this, like I said, is theory at the moment, but it seems very, very viable with what is going on in the map currently in Fortnite. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like on today's video. If you're new around here, make sure you're subscribing down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And peace out.